The topic of government control over the temples has been attracting attention ever since Sabrimala temple case made headlines. What started with British ruler attempting to regulate the wealth of temples continues until today. The British decided to dominate Hindu temples as a revenue source, and this practice unfortunately continues even today. The country that is considered secular does not see the need to get out of Hindu temple management. State government views the temple solely as means of revenue generation and in return gives absolutely nothing. The demand of freeing temples from government control is nearly 7 decades old. After these years, however, nothing much has changed. The government did not want to sacrifice their major source of revenue even if it violates constitution to which they stick. Despite of constitution's equal rights, specified aims of Supreme Court's endowment actions and observation, government control over the Hindu temples has only increased. The bill requires the state not to regulate or operate any religious institution, to allow all the groups to preserve their religious institution, to deny revenue from temples in the name of secular purposes, and to amend Article 26 and other articles, to prohibit any state from taking over any religious institution. Temples were run by local people before British came to India. According to the author Sanjeev Sanyal, they were hubs of dance and poetry, and at core of vast global network of trade. Each temple had charitable endowments for the benefit of society, including property donated to temples. Advantages included rest houses, pathshalas, gaushalas, and the facility for educational development and feeding the poor. Even today, Hindu educational establishments, temples, religious practices are subject to government oversight and judicial scrutiny. See for example on Sabrimala temple order in Supreme Court. But by way of Act 12 of 1935, a major reform was made in the laws by which temples must be alerted by the government and their administration taken over. And the Hindu Religious Endowment Board took over and governed temples. It's time to encourage Hindu community to run their own temples once again. Contributions from the devotees should be used for social good rather than staying in a government treasury.